Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Let's learn today the remaining part of the play Box and Cox. Now Cox complains to Mrs. Bouncer why he finds his apartment full of tobacco smoke. Mrs. Bouncer states that the gentleman who lives in the attic is hardly ever without a pipe in his mouth. That means smoking a pipe. So Mrs. Bouncer states that the gentleman who lives in the attic is hardly ever without a pipe in his mouth. Cox wonders how that gentleman's smoke takes an opposite direction towards him instead of going up the chimney. So he wonders how that gentleman's smoke takes an opposite direction towards him instead of going up the chimney. Actually, Mrs. Bouncer takes advantage of the different working hours of Box and Cox. Different working hours of Box and Cox. As soon as Cox leaves the room, Mrs. Bouncer quickly starts putting away Mr. Cox's things. So as soon as Cox leaves the room, Mrs. Bouncer starts quickly putting away Mr. Cox's things. She also makes necessary changes in the bed. Mrs. Bouncer does this because she has rented the same room to both Box and Cox in her lodging house and she is earning double rent. Cox leaves for his work and Box returns to the apartment. Now Cox leaves for his work and Box returns to the apartment. Box decides to have his breakfast first and he has brought a chicken leg. So he decides to have his breakfast and he has brought a chicken leg. He lights the fire and is surprised to find that his match boxes are consumed very fast. So he lights the fire, but he is very much surprised when to see that his match boxes are consumed very fast. Leaving his chicken leg to cook, he goes to bed for a short nap. So he goes to bed for a short nap, means a short sleep. Now Cox returns, having been given a day off by his employer. Or we can say his employer has declared a holiday for the day. So Cox returns, having been given a day off by his employer. He has brought a mutton chop. He finds the fire already lit and the chicken leg on the gridiron. Gridiron is a frame with metal ball on which food is grilled. So he finds the fire already lit and the chicken leg on the gridiron. Gridiron means a frame with metal balls on which food is grilled. He removes it and puts his mutton chop in its place. So he removes it and puts his mutton chop in its place. He goes to the store to bring his breakfast things. Now Box leaps out of the bed and feels shocked to find mutton chop on the fire. He thinks that it is Mrs. Bouncer's breakfast. He angrily seizes the chop and throws it out of the window and puts his chop on the fire. He leaves the room to bring his breakfast things. Cox returns and finds his chop missing and a different chop there. Now Cox throws it away. Box also comes with his breakfast things. Now what happens? Box and Cox, they meet. They start calling. Each claims to be the rightful lodger and Mrs. Bouncer stands exposed. She tells them the truth that both of them are the lodgers of the same room and the play ends here. Thank you.